Trunks are okay on both sides. Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. On the caution to keep this fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck to both of you. Touch them up.
Welcome back to the Mandalay Bay Events Center here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm the Colonel Bob Sheridan, and pleased to welcome you to TopRank.com on the undercard of the pay-per-view event coming up later on, the WBA Lightweight Championship. Brandon Rios can't win it, but Richard Abril can. And then you've got the WBO interim 140-pound title as Sergey Fedorchenko takes on Juan Manuel Marquez, and that should be a dandy of a fight. All right, right here, Terrence Crawford is the guy in the red trunks with the black and white trim, and Andres Georges is in the black and white. Georges is coming off a loss, a majority decision to Albert Mensah in Burbank, Illinois, and Crawford is coming off a win over Angel Rios in Atlantic City. You can see how aggressive he is, and Crawford is a big banger. He's 15-0 undefeated. He's got 11 knockouts, and I think you're going to be seeing a lot of him on Top Rank Boxing. Georges is 11-2 with 6 knockouts. He hails from Windsor in Canada. Talking about the guy in black now. He turned pro in June of 08, knocking out 6 of his first 7 opponents. But his last 3 fights have all been very close, split decisions or majority decisions. That's not going to happen against this guy. He's going to have to try and stop Georges and get real. Georges is going to have to get real aggressive. His last 6 fights have gone the distance, and he's 4-2 in those. His biggest win was in October of 10 when he won a unanimous decision over Leonardo Tyner for the NBA USA welterweight title in Auburn Hills, Michigan, outside of Detroit. But Terrence Crawford, the scouting report on him is a good one. He likes to start fast. He's a pressure fighter. He's showing that. He's got a big right hand, a really good left hook. All 11 of his KOs have been inside of 3 rounds with 6 first-round knockouts. They call him Gorgeous Georges, and he's a good-looking kid, a real good-looking kid. Terrence Crawford looks like a guy you'd be afraid to meet on a Saturday night someplace, but he's a great kid. Tough-looking kid. The Gorgeous one is already bruised to his left eye socket. Stiff jabs. Sneaky right hand that time by Crawford. Big punchers, Crawford. He goes downstairs. He's very quick on his body. He gives you some side-to-side movement. Georges does a lot of feigning, but not enough throwing of punches. So this is scheduled for 6, originally for 8. Timing is dictated on the undercard. We'll do 6 rounds, and we'll see if Gorgeous Georges can hang in there for 6. There's a lot of feigning and posing. He's such a good-looking guy, he'd be a poster boy for boxing if he was a little bit better fighter. But the rugged-looking guy, Crawford, is the guy that can fight. Crawford fighting as a southpaw. Going with that right hand. He'll switch back and forth. Trouble when he fights southpaw, I don't think he's got quite as much power. He's able to be hit more, and he misses his punches. So I'd rather see him just stay as an orthodox fighter. He says to me he switches by design, but he's a natural right-hander and should stay that way. This is round number 2. It's scheduled for 6 rounds here in Las Vegas on the night of the big pay-per-view event. Remember, contact your pay-per-view provider if you want to see Brandon Rios and Richard Abril do battle. A lot of trash talking this week, and any time that Juan Manuel Marquez is in a fight, he's taking on Sergey Fedorchenko, who's got a 31 record, and that should be a nice fight too. And that's all on pay-per-view coming up. My partners Brian Kenny, Rich Marotta, and Raul El de Monte Marquez will present those fights for you. Hard stuff on the inside.
Come on, keep working. You gotta keep working, Ted. There you go.
Looping right hand by Georges. Georges just, he's got the long arms, but he has no power in his jab, and I mentioned why. And when we show you the wide shot, we'll show you exactly why. That this guy, can't get power with his jab because his legs are just way, way, way too wide. Now watch this. Watch this when they separate, and this will show you exactly what I'm talking about. Watch how wide his. Back to a tight shot again, but I wanted to show you just how wide those legs are. There we are. Now, if we stay right there, well, closing seconds now. See how wide the legs are? And so he has to reach and jab, so there's no power because he doesn't drive off the back foot. See that? Off the front foot. Great job of that camera guy's getting that. Shows you exactly what I'm talking about. That's another Crawford round. Back fighting right-handed, nice uppercut in that series of punches for Crawford. I really like what I'm seeing in Crawford. Looping right hand that time on top of that puffiness. Oh, you see Georges comes in and throws and he hangs up. That's good. It's all right. He showed a bit of hand speed there. See? Let's see what he does. Now he still drags that foot behind. Kenny Norton used to do that, but Ken was so big that he got away with it. And it caused fits for Muhammad Ali many, many years ago. But other than Norton, I can't remember anybody that was successful dragging the hind foot behind him. Norton had such extraordinary upper body strength, he could get away with it. Looping right hand that time by Georges. Kenny Bayless doing his usual great job in there as the third man in the ring. Double jab, not getting through. He wants to land that powerful right hand, does Crawford. Met Crawford this weekend. Very, very nice fella. Both guys working hard on the inside. George might even get a little bit of a advantage on the inside with that series of punches. So, yeah, this kid's a tough kid. Long and lanky. Wins at Canada, just over the bridge from Detroit City, Michigan. Crawford very wide-eyed, seems to know what he's doing. He could use a little bit more movement and get better angles coming in. I like the way he bobs down, but I think he's a little more side-to-side movement. He'd be more successful with this tall kid, Georges. But Georges is 6 feet, so Crawford is 4 inches taller. And it's very hard to fight a guy that has a reach advantage and also a height advantage. But he's done well. Hard shots to the inside. Boy, this has turned out to be a tough fight and a good fight right now. Crawford getting the better of Georges with 20 seconds to go in this, the third round. It looks like that left eye might be cut. There might be a little slit over George's left eye now. Georges likes to throw that windmill shot. He hasn't caught Crawford real hard with it because the manner in which he throws it. When you throw that big windmill shot, it looks tremendous, but it doesn't have great power. There's one that spun the head with the right hand. Crawford admired that and wanted to do it again. Instead, he comes down with a liver shot. That left eye of Georges could be a problem before this is over. He's fortunate that it was cut to 6 rounds from the originally scheduled 8. Terrence Crawford in the red trunks has outboxed this guy throughout. Decent work by Georges downstairs there, but he's not doing enough to win the round with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. He's frustrating Crawford a little bit more in this round. Crawford comes off his feet to try and land the big hook. Crawford would just think right-handed and just do what he does with a little more side-to-side movement. He'd be better off. He's coming right in. He's coming right in. And this his corner tells him the same thing. Go ahead and move. Move to your right. The reason why is they want him in position to land a power shot on top of that eye. Problem is that Georges has a couple of 3 inches in reach in that height advantage. He staggered him, and there he goes down to one knee. Caught him with the shot, and it was kind of a delayed up to 5 and 6. I think he'll be able to get up 7 and 8, and he does get up. He was caught by a shot that was a delayed reaction in the head, and down he went. He was smart to take that knee because he wasn't winning the round anyway. So now, let's see. With only 10 seconds to go, that left hook to the temple did a big job on him. And it causes the brain to crash into the right side of the head, and he just has to hang on. So that's a knockdown and a really good left hook to the temple, and we'll be able to show that to you. So right now Crawford is headhunting, and George is on the move. Caught him with a solid right hand again. He's not going to be able to take too many more of these single hard shots to the head. And Kenny Bayless will keep a look on him. And George is really trying to hang on. His legs are not good right now. Georges is in trouble. Couple more shots to the head and it'll be all over. Kenny Bayless taking a good look into his eyes because he is hurt. He's trying to get his legs back going. He's not interested in engaging right now. Now he waits. Gets nailed again. He drops him on his nose. And Kenny Bayless doesn't bother to count. He's knocked out. Again, a big shot by Crawford. You could see it coming because the legs weren't there for Andre Georges. And right before it happened, Kenny Bayless was looking into his eyes. As soon as he saw him crack, he stopped the fight immediately. So whether they scored a TKO or a knockout is academic. It should be a knockout because he was knocked out and is still down. I hope he's okay. That big shot finished the fight. Terrence Crawford knocks him out in the 5th round after winning every single round of the fight. Crawford is another guy you're going to see a lot more of. Now watch for the first right hand. You'll see this hurts. That right there. See that snap the head? He's hurt right here. He's falling all over the place. And Kenny Bayless realizes it. And watch Kenny's eyes. And this is the finishing series. Oh, man, that snapped the head. That's what they call a stem cell, when the head spins on the brain stem cell and it crashes the, oh man, it crashes the brain heavily into the side of the skull, exploding into a knockout. Terrence Crawford with a big knockout victory. Okay, Lupe Contreras is standing by, so let's get the official timing.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big overhand right brings this bout to an end with an official time of 44 seconds of round number 5. Your winner, by way of knockout, still undefeated, Terrence Crawford.
So Terrence Crawford is a guy you're going to see a lot more of here on Top Rank Boxing. He's a very, very good fighter, and we look forward to seeing him again. We hope Andre Georges is okay.